Hello, just wanted to post an update on how things are going. Number one is butterfly garden. A lot more green in there, stuff is popping up. I'm excited about that. I have possible issues with one of my roses. This is showing a little bit of growth here, but not too much. I think I actually need to bring the soil level up and maybe add some rose food to it. But man, look at this beauty over here. This one is just, they're both bare root plants, which means that you just get shipped the root of the plant and you got to soak it and then you plant it and hopefully it takes, and these two are taking. Next update is the greenhouse. So we've had some issues. We had a lot of wind a couple of days in a row and we had to stake this tarp down to keep it from knocking the greenhouse over. I have very few resources on working with a portable greenhouse, but in the two videos that I was able to find, they said make sure that it is really, really well grounded because of the wind. And we experienced that. Like, it looked like it was gonna topple over a couple of times. So we put the pots from the plants like down on the actual bars of the greenhouse to hold it down, plus we tarped it. So we did that. One thing about these greenhouses is they do tear pretty easily. I already have two tears. One of them is a big tear and the other one is a smaller tear. Unfortunately, the original tear actually happened as we were setting this up, and because of the wind it just completely came apart at the seam. So I've had to position chairs on the back side of it over here to try to help it to not tear as badly as it was windy. But the original tear started up here and it just went all the way down. Now that's actually good for the ventilation of the greenhouse, but it sucks as far as the overall structure of it. So that's one of the disadvantages to getting this kind of a greenhouse. I would do it again, but I'd probably just figure out how to take care of it a little bit better, and to have the knowledge of tarping this has been a really good thing. Another trial and error thing. Another thing about the tarp is that it keeps it cool in here. So it keeps it in that temperature range that I want. So yeah, the tarp keeps it in that temperature range. And basically what I've done is the plants that require more sunlight towards the bottom, they get enough sunlight, the sun hits over on this side and it hits it and gets those nice and sunny, and then by the afternoon time it hits the ones that are in the front. So that's made it pretty good. Let's get back in here. So I've done some companion planting. I've got yellow beans here, green beans here, and I added dill to both of the plants because that helps keep funky certain bugs away, and then it also draws pollinators near. I put some parsley with my carrots. That's another companion plant combo that is supposed to help. They're supposed to benefit from each other. And I transplanted peas with each of these tomato plants. I added radishes in with the zucchini. That's some companion planting. These are some of my extras on the side here. Here's some romaine lettuce. Some of that lettuce of mine that made a comeback. And then I've got bell peppers here, and I put dill in there with that one. And here's my tray of just a few other plants, some tomatoes, some romaine lettuce, and a couple of cantaloupes. So stuff has been going pretty well with the greenhouse. I'm very happy with that, and I think greenhouse gardening is going to be just part of what I do from now on, because it's definitely worth the time and the effort. The main thing was just figuring out how to keep the temperature down on those hot days. I still go down and I water it in the mornings. So I water the plants, water the greenhouse. At about 7:30 in the morning, I'm out here doing the watering and then opening the greenhouse so that it's able to ventilate. And I roll that thing up and I wrap it up, and it's good. So this has been very beneficial. It's something that I would recommend if people don't have the space for a garden bed, or you want to seed start, or if you want to try doing both a garden and a greenhouse. So that's a good thing, and I've really enjoyed it. And I will be back with an update tomorrow about the garden bed, which is looking really great, and then also some new seed starting that I've done with spinach and strawberries. So until then, I will see you later.